I want to show you how I use PowerDirector 15 to edit my clips. When I come in from diving, I pull all of my video off of GoPro and put them into a folder on my desktop called Raw Video. And then I can go and pull those files in. Now, the first thing that you have to do is you want to edit your clips, but you want to edit the audio. You'll hear here in just a moment how the raw audio on these clips is overbearing. It's too loud. So you have to edit them first. Now listen. Now I'm going to cut this clip here and do away with the edited part. Two things that will cause people not to want to watch your video, and that is the audio being way too loud or way too low. Now I do my audio into waveform 1411 kilobytes per second, and I just put the clip number of whatever clip it is and then run this waveform. Now, I do my audio editing in Audacity 3.1.3. This is a free app that you can get. And you pull your audio in. First thing that I do is I select all of it and I go to limiter and I cut it down -10. That's not enough, but it does level everything out. Now what I do is go to amplify and I go to -6, and that cuts everything down to where your audio is low enough that you can kind of blend your music in and it's pleasing. And then I will name this clip the same as but I'll just put a B on it, same number in B. And then I will go and I'll pull this audio back in and put it onto the clip, and you will be able to, and all of this goes into capture. That's a file that you need on your desktop as well. And then just put that audio in and overwrite and cut the excess off of the end. Now listen to the difference. Now you've got an edited clip for length, and you've edited your audio. And then I go into Windows Media Video 9, 1280 x 720, 30 frames per second and 6 megabytes per second. And I give it the, I go ahead and name it. I put the number of the clip, and then like this one here, I named it Mask and Snorkel. And I will render the video here. And once I get that done, this is about ready to go. I will pull it into my formatted dive thing on that I've made up on PowerDirector 15. I'll show you that in a separate video. But I just pull that in and I put my music in and I'm ready to go. I do this for every clip that I use. Then you just go into capture and you pull that file into whatever file that you have set aside. I've got my episode numbers as files. Then we go to the next clip. And I load my raw video onto the GoPro online thing so that I can save them, and so I can delete all of these from the disk, and I've still got a copy of them. I pull the next clip in. This clip has a transition, so I want to show you how I do that. I go ahead and find where I want the video to break, and then I take that part out, and then I slide this over the first of it, and that will be, it'll blend it. It'll blend the two together. Now then, you can go ahead and edit your video for length and everything and put your transition in as I did, and then go ahead and do your waveform. And then you can pull it all back in and just override it. Select everything, and then I limit it down to -10. And now if I'm doing my intro or outro talking, I will only limit those down to -6, and then I may amplify it 2 and then limit it again. But the finished product is -6 because you want it a little bit louder, so it'll override the music a little bit when you're talking. But the underwater stuff, you kind of want it smooth and a little bit lower. So we've rendered this, and now then we're going to pull this in, and I want you to listen to the difference in this. You overwrite, and then you cut the end of it off. Now listen. You see the clip, you see the transition, and you hear what it sounds like. And so now we're ready to render this into video, into Windows Media Video 9. And I take the clip number from the GoPro, and then I add a title. In this case, it's the Ray-Ban sunglasses. And it's ready to go in then as well. And I do this on every clip. Leave a comment below, and if you have any questions, go ahead and ask those questions, and I'll see if I can answer them. But this is the way that I do every clip of my videos. It's not a hard process once you get everything set up and you know what you're going to do. But anyway, hope this has been informative to you. And like I say, if you've got any questions, post them below.